What is up, YouTubers? Warrenaterz here, and welcome back. And today I'm unboxing the Sony Xperia SP. This is going to be my new handset. It cost me £210. I did have about 150 towards it, but my mum and dad gave me 50 quid and a £10 top up, so I really want to thank them for that. But yeah, today guys, what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be unboxing this video and giving you guys a short review of it, and I'll let you know of my thoughts. So yeah, let's get on with this unboxing. Alright then, let's get into the box. So yeah, it mentions a bit of spec on the back. It has Bravia Engine 2, the camera has an XMOR RS sensor and it's PlayStation certified. The CPU is dual core and it's 1.7 GHz, which is really beefy. For a phone anyway. It's got 720p, that's the display, and it's got 1080p video recording, and the camera is 8 megapixels. It took me a bit of time to open the box, but I finally get into it. So the first thing I give you is the earphones. Now I was quite disappointed by these because they're not actually in-ear earphones. They direct the sound much better, and when you're paying £200 for a phone, I kind of expected a bit better, to be quite honest, from Sony. But I have tested these and a really good audio quality. It's just a shame that they're not in ear. So one earbud is actually longer than the other, and the earphones themselves are actually quite long. So yeah, you can fit them in your pocket and wire them up to your head. But the next thing that you get in the box is the phone itself. Notice the 4.7-inch display. Yeah, so if you're the sort of person that has a large hand, then this phone is for you because it's quite a large display. Quite a few tech enthusiasts might not be impressed by it because of the display. It's only 720p. Next thing you get is a screen protector and a wipe so that you can protect your screen, of course. And they also got a few accessories and notifications from O2. Next thing we got was a startup guide. Now if you read this, you're not on man at all, because who reads instructions? Men don't read them, so you should all know how to turn a phone on. So yeah, and then we give you some warranty information about the phone. So yeah, not really much to read. Next thing that they give you is a USB cable. Now notice that they don't actually provide a plug socket charger. I think you can get them from other places, so like Amazon, I'm not sure, but O2 they're obsessed with making things economical, because many people already have a USB type charger, including myself, but they have got the connector for the PC, which is basically all you need, so then you can plug it in and install PC Companion and etc. Okay, so yeah, let's just turn the phone on for the first time. Notice the tiny protective film that's on the phone. Let's peel that off a minute. So yeah, that's the front of the phone, and let's turn it on, shall we? Oh, and one more thing. There's actually a protector on the lens for the camera, make sure it doesn't get scratched. So yeah, let's just peel that off like so. You can get my nail underneath it. There we go. Alright then, so yeah, let's turn the phone on itself. Let's go for it. Bam. Okay, so the phone doesn't actually take very long to turn on. But yeah, it actually took me a bit of time to actually realise how much pressure you had to put on the power button to turn it on. So yeah, it's a big silver button on the side for the power button. It has a dedicated camera button, volume up and down controls, and yeah, it's got a 3.5mm jack. It also has a bling LED for when you're playing music. It beats to it, and yeah, it gives you notifications and it lights up different colours depending on what the notification is. That's on the bottom. But yeah, when I turned the phone on, the time was correct, everything was correct. And it wanted me to go through initial setup and put my SIM card in. So yeah, let's do that guys, and I will be back in a moment. Okay, so taking the back off the phone is really rather easy. You just get the nail in the tiny slot on the side of the phone. It is a good advantage to have a back cover, but there is one slightly disappointing thing about this phone. It took me quite a bit of time to get off the back panel. I just didn't want to break it. Now you can put a micro SD card in this, but it does not have a removable battery. So sorry about that, guys. Cannot upgrade the battery. So basically you should maintain your battery, make sure you do full charges and full discharges, then you're gonna get the full lifetime out of your battery. So yeah, let me just get the SIM card into the phone and we shall continue with this video. Okay, so the first thing to notice about this phone is that you can have multiple apps open at the same time. Yeah, notice the calculator on the screen, you can move it about. You've also got things like timers and yeah, even a web application, so a web browser. So it's really awesome that. One other thing to note is that the phone is running Android 4.1 Jelly Bean, and it's integrated with the Sony Walkman app. So yeah, as you can see, the phone also has a bling LED. It beats to beats in the song, and it flickers. So if you're a sort of fashionable person, this is a great phone for you. It has a bling element to it, and quite a few phones are missing that these days. Personally, that's what I think. So it really makes this phone stand out. So now guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to let you guys listen to the audio quality of the phone. I'm using a song that I've composed myself from Mixcraft 6, and yeah, I'll let you know what you think. So next thing I did was I booted up Minecraft Pocket Edition. Now, I was rather impressed by this because this phone is a 720p display, it's 1280 by 720. My previous phone was 320 by 480 and it lagged like a boss. But because this phone has a really beefy CPU and it's really powerful, I could play this game on max settings and it didn't lag whatsoever. So I really was rather impressed by that. But yeah, anyway, let's get back to home screen and I shall show you some other things. So yeah, one other thing I'd like to show you guys is the quality of the photos. Now I couldn't actually go out and take a few photos because I wanted to keep my phone on charge because it recently died, and I need to keep it on charge so it gets full charge. But yeah, personally, from the quality of the photos, I'm rather impressed. They are quite sharp, but they do tend to blur out in places. And also, I think that it needs a slight bit more contrast. See, you can't actually see the difference between my curtain and the reflection in the window. Personally, I think it needs a bit more contrast to even it out a bit. But overall, the quality of the photos is rather good. So, yeah, tell me your thoughts and opinions on it. One other thing I'd like to note is that you can control all of your services from the home screen. Now I really do love this feature. It allows you so much customizability and ease of access. So yeah, it gives you all sorts of things you can play with. You can turn off the Wi-Fi, turn on your Bluetooth, data traffic, your backlight, sound. You can set up a Wi-Fi hotspot. It's also got a GPS button, airplane button, auto rotate button, and a settings button which will take you into your settings of the phone. So it's really useful, that. So guys, overall, my opinions of this phone, I really do like it. First thing I'd like to add is that, yeah, Android 4.1, you can upgrade it yourself to Android 4.4 KitKat. But they do have a planned upgrade for that in the shop soon, but at this moment of purchase it's Android 4.1, but it doesn't really bother me because my previous phone, you can't even upgrade that to Android 4.1, it's locked on 2.2. My Sony Xperia Mini Pro, I actually paid more for that, and yeah, considering that I paid less for this phone, I paid $200 for this phone and $215 for my previous phone, much better spec. Although it's two like years later, you can kind of balance it out. But really, overall, this phone is great for the mid-range market. And yeah, I hope this video has been informative for you guys. If it was, please don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to my channel for more unboxings, how-tos, and videos related like this. I also play games like Minecraft and things such like that. But as always, guys, this has been your lad Warrenaterz, and peace out.